Swerving off the drugs, causing mayhem. I can't shake the demons, goddamn. When I gaze in her eyes, I awake them. Look in the mirror every day and say I hate him. Yeah, cause I gave my heart to a party girl. Cause I gave my heart to a party girl. Yeah, cause I gave my heart to a party girl. Yeah, cause I gave my heart to a party girl. Drugs, she love the drugs. She never called back, but she ain't go. I never gave a shit, I gave a fuck. But then I fucked up when I fell in love. Never loafing, I keep a toaster, but I'm still feeling hopeless and fucked over. I could have the whole world and still feel nothing. I'll just be a sad boy in a Range Rover. I say goddamn, that shit sad as fuck. I don't give a fuck, haters mad as fuck. I don't give a fuck if she bad as fuck. I don't never trust again, the fuck. But then I gave my heart to a party girl. Then I gave my heart to a party girl. Then I gave my heart to a party girl. Then I gave my heart to a party girl. Now she got me swerving off the drugs, causing mayhem. I can't shake the demons, goddamn. When I gaze in her eyes, I awake them. Look in the mirror every day and say I hate him. Yeah, cause I gave my heart to a party girl. Cause I gave my heart to a party girl. Yeah, cause I gave my heart to a party girl. Yeah, cause I gave my heart to a party girl.
I got here we go. Off rip, I'm telling y'all right now, I'm not playing ranked. I'm not playing ranked. We are Celestial 3. We are Celestial 3. And if you know ranked is fucking inflated. What they got right here? I think I already got all my rewards. We dropped 9 divisions. 9 divisions at the start of season 2. And I think the season restarts on Friday. So we're gonna be playing quick match, and we're gonna be getting nicer with other characters. That's the plan. That's the plan. Hopefully we can find a match. There we go. Damn, I ain't grabbed no water. Fuck.
Pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging.
All right, I'm either gonna go Hawkeye or my man Star-Lord. I've been kind of messing with Star-Lord lately.
Galaxy. Might as well be me.
We'll get that boy Hawkeye up on some other day. You know, we got Instalock DPS. Man, he brought his Lord. He brought his Lord to quick match. Is he going Lord for Lord right now? I'm about to say, I was about to flex.
I may be from
tank.
Earth, but every planet's under my protection now.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Try stealing me. Shut up, nigga.
Sensei. What is
Where is the rest of the
that you teach
team?
exactly?
Mostly take the kids on field trips these days. Mountains, rooftops.
Okay,
the
there we go.
moon. My students get a 30-second head start before I go on. Last one's
The battle starts in 5.
Is he talking about that? What?
3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Okay, already. Let's talk it.
He might throw this nigga off the cliff.
Okay, officer, at your service.
Come our next victims.
The mission area is yours.
Trying to get my aim better with this man.
The mission area is
Should be going after that guy. Yep.
Oh, did you see
We
that?
don't. Why don't you just stop it?
Oh, I'm fine, don't mind.
Just what the doctor orders. 3, 2,
Nice.
1.
Get Hawkeye out of here.
Oh, thought you had me.
I don't give a fuck about that sword shit. I have guns.
Oh, did you see that?
I don't like how I pulled up and my niggas just left.
Oh, sweet moves, right?
We got the point. They gotta push.
Oh, sweet moves, right?
Shit, good shit, good shit. Good heals, good heals.
The mission area. Keep going.
Oh, did you see that? I was looking for one of these.
Render me assistance, loyal squids. All I have on really.
Is that all you got, Namor?
I am ready to put on a show.
I'm taking somebody with me.
Right?
Sit your ass down.
Area is almost yours.
Was that Hawkeye?
8 legs versus 16.
Am I
quick shot.
not alive?
I want some squid
Nah.
sashimi.
Kind of did my job. Wolverine is ace? Thought I was cooking. He probably has more final hits.
I may be from Earth, but every planet's under my protection now.
Real talk, I need to apologize. It's been a hot minute since I've streamed. Even like the Schedule 1 shit, the Schedule 1 stuff was pretty fun. But even before that, I was like a huge break for no
you missed
reason.
a
I was
lot
trying
while
to
you were
like
locked
edit
up in that
videos and
control,
stuff like
buddy.
that, but editing is fucking tiresome.
Peter Quill.
I think the next thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to start saving. One, I finally
Oh,
got everything I needed on Final Cut Pro, so I can edit on one platform. I don't need to switch it over to like CapCut to get like the AI closed captioning or everything like that. And then I can send that video, or maybe edit it a little bit, and then send my video to my mans
Got it?
afterwards. I'm not sure what the process is just yet. I just know that I need somebody. I either need an editor or I need my man.
Looks like Namor ordered our next course.
Throw this shit.
Endless weird.
Your dog is suffering.
oh, thought you had me. Oh, that's the stuff.
Still will do.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. Fire mode. The mission area is yours.
Come on, son, where's the damage
See
at?
that? And that is how it's done. Oh, sweet moves, right?
Rise, my friends!
Time for some fireworks.
All these heat elements, jerks!
Good job, man.
Who's perfect now? Warlock. Second chance.
Behind you!
Hail me, you simpleton. Come on, Adam, bro.
Rages through the
Thank you, son.
Here comes trouble!
Aquatic enemies have been
Oh,
eliminated.
shit.
Time for fireworks.
Gotta draw that fire.
It's spider time!
Oh, thought you had me.
You've captured more than half of the mission area.
armed
Keep going.
and dangerous! Again!
Look at the cold out of the ocean!
Shit, that's not good.
Control lost! Double KO!
You see that?
That's 3!
Who's perfect now? Warlock.
Oh, he already got cooked.
Born again!
Fire mode!
Berserker!
Power.
Wasted that joint.
One of
Oh,
Stranger's
sweet
portals.
news, right?
Got eyes on
We
some
going in for oh. Oh, I thought he was.
It just wasn't your day. The area's almost yours!
I am a true for my friends.
I don't know why they didn't jump through.
Those creeps earned a burial at sea.
No way, son. No way Wolverine's beating me right now.
Sweet moves, right?
The midnight sun.
So crazy. So crazy. I wonder how this game really dictates who gets ace or not.
Another epic victory! Big win!
That's kind of saucy. If I could get the emote and everything with that skin, I would already use my skin token for it. Where we gotta go? Woo! Put some skin. I mean some sprays. I fell in love with a party girl. That's the damage Cerebro. I kind of fuck with that giant more than the Marvel Rivals giant. Wordeth.
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
Damn, these niggas insta lock they shit fast as shit. I'll tell you right now, I'm not going tank.
I am Loki, god of mischief and the king
You got a
of
Lord Wolverine?
Asgard.
I don't think I've ever seen that icon. I'm trying like ass with Loki. I've just been practicing with him for the most part.
Why would anyone want order when they could enjoy chaos?
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready. Loki, why do you lie?
Well, dear, how else is anything done in this universe?
All right, so they tweak it in the fucking chat. Said, what?
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Niggas
All you need to do is capture the
tweaking.
mission area. Got it?
Asgard needed new leadership. It needed me.
Why was that his first response though? Why would are you black? What we got over
Our
there?
enemies are here.
Anybody dangerous?
Who will help? I am here. Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. The mission area is yours. We are on our way to victory.
We gotta keep them up.
I'm a true team player.
Look, I hear something.
Chin up.
Poke the adversary.
Get back in there, my dude. Break this shit. You can't break it.
You needed some help, didn't you?
One more for the soul.
You've captured more than half of the
Watch this
mission area.
nigga tweaking,
Keep
bro.
going.
So weak, bro. We can talk about, please. Oh, lost one person.
It's
Probably get in there.
time!
Damn, bitch, can you stop moving?
Chin up. Yours. We are undefeatable.
Oh,
After my step,
trying to get that man to Hulk faster. I'm gonna inspire her.
Rest easy. Friends.
Your powers are mine! Again!
Let's keep fighting
Jesus
until you're
Christ.
clear.
No, maybe you thought. That nigga stole me in my face. Oh, he gave up.
Double KO. My life energy grows
Nice.
stronger.
I'm 3-0. I'm doing better than I thought. Then again, this is quick play. This isn't real. There's probably an influx of people on quick play because everybody's thinking the same as me. Don't hop on.
I outnumber you.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
shouldn't you be off ruling your awesome intergalactic empire?
One cannot keep an empire where there is chaos at home.
Stabbing his butt
That's
cheek.
what I always said. Only in a totally different way. So you're a friendly neighborhood Black Panther? Wow.
I wish all of the clones
The
emoted
battle
though.
starts
That'd be
in
dope.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
It's nobody's talking about. He tried now. Uh-oh.
My strife has given me strength.
Even on the screen, he radiates a terrible glow.
Many
Oh,
Wolverine's coming straight
I
in
need
here.
assistance.
Fast! Grace us with victory!
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Much better.
I'm fine, don't worry.
It's clobbering time!
This nigga Venom, bro.
We are undefeatable!
Armed and dangerous again!
You have my gratitude.
He's sick as shit.
Again!
Oh, hold up.
Chin up.
I'm catching me with that shit.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going. Control lost.
I'm right here. Beginning magic.
Fucking dweeb.
I have many faces.
Let me get the fuck up out of here.
I'm everywhere. Oh, I'm fine. Don't mind me. They are in front of us.
Hell no. Oh, we're dying like shit.
Healing for my friends.
Grace us with victory!
I have many faces. I'm everywhere.
Your team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
You try to come back.
Stands with you!
Get this nigga.
Friends.
It's clobbering time!
Please kill him.
Slats and bear hunts.
Tried to, I'm sorry.
Armed and dangerous!
Oh no! Look behind you!
Again!
We are undefeatable! Hostile ahead.
Give a fuck.
We are undefeatable!
Oh.
Glory is almost yours!
Yeah, he got it.
Control
Numbers
lost!
are many. My aim is true.
Get cut real quick. Ain't that my first death? Yeah. 'em. They captured it? Fuck.
I was in trouble.
Why, no Storm's monkey ass is gonna
You'll
come and
have
get
to
me.
keep fighting until we have a winner.
I'm smacked.
I always come back.
Damn, we sold second round.
I am wily, unreliable, vindictive, and yet oddly compelling, don't you think?
Seconds before you attack. Get ready.
We know we should hate you, Spider, but we are having trouble remembering why.
Really, Eddie? After all the times you've tried to ruin my life, I'm hurt.
I fear this time stream entanglement has left out memories.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Intruders detected.
I was a prisoner of the Collector.
Okay, we got T up this round.
I will get even.
I don't want to go Hawkeye.
I am wounded. Our enemies are here.
There you go. Niggas down.
The mission area is yours to capture now. Capture the mission area.
Die, Venom. I'm about to steal her shit.
Your powers are mine!
Feel the wrath of the goddess!
Disappear!
Oh, you slut. No. I stand by change their controls. Son, why would they make LT to rise? That shit is so awkward.
They dare to lay hands on me.
They got such a huge lead, bro.
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Healing for my friends. Back to full strength.
I have many faces.
Feel the wrath of the goddess!
Let me get the fuck. Oh. No.
Last must be proud.
They've almost got it!
Nobody's protecting us. We only got one tank. I need Spider-Man to get sticky, bro. Like, what's he doing?
Friends, gather around!
You have my gratitude.
Let's keep fighting until we have a winner.
Fuck away from me. Nice.
Bear hugs.
You're gone. Thanks.
Get my niggas up.
The more the merrier. You are restored.
Put some pep in my step.
Here they come. They try to hit the flankskies.
They are in front of us.
You get a weapon! You get a weapon! You get a weapon!
Miracle.
You've captured more than half
Thank God,
of the
thank
mission
God, thank
area.
God.
Keep going.
Good shit. I low-key healed like the entire team just now. With that set of ooh.
Leave them to consume.
Feel the wrath of the goddess!
Gather around!
Your powers are mine!
Feel the wrath of the
It's
goddess!
almost yours!
Watch out, they're headed our way!
Okay.
The more the merrier.
Do this.
Let's keep fighting until we have a winner.
Get shit up out of here. Nice. Oh, that's GG's. Okay. That's GG's. Niggas definitely came in clutch last minute.
Another epic victory!
I'm hungry as shit though. Let's take a break from the quick matches real quick. I just like want to show. I like want to show. Emma Frost gameplay. I'm typing that shit in Google. Hold on. Oh, it did. Cug got early access. Let's look at the breakdown. Let's look at the breakdown.
For some reason,
because I be playing tanks, so there we go.
And I was one of the 1,000 or so players that was given early access to Season 2 of Marvel Rivals. And with this, I was, of course, able to play Emma Frost early. So I figured it'd be best for me to give you an early guide on how to be the best with her, so that when you get your hands on her, wow, I should word that better, so that when you get a chance to play her, you'll start off from a much better place overall. Because I believe that when Emma Frost actually hits the game, when it actually is released to the full player base, she is absolutely going to shake up the meta. Right now, I would put her as one of the best tanks currently available. Not only does she have an amazing shield, but she also has some of the highest burst damage out of almost every tank in the entire game. She is extremely strong, especially when a team plays around her, so we're also going to cover some of her best team compositions. I want to talk about some of the basic stuff, as well as I want to include some of the combos that you can see in order to make her more effective. Like I mentioned, this is early access, so understand that this is possible subject to change. Let's get into this here. Her basic damage is with her beam. Her beam is a wind-up attack that takes about 37 to kill on 250 HP targets, which means that her beam's clocking in at about 7 damage per hit. Interesting with her beam is that it winds up its basic damage the longer you keep it held. It's worth noting that when it's at maximum, the beam goes from that 7-ish damage to about 10-ish to 11-ish. When testing this against a Thor when it was fully spun up in that 100%, the damage went from requiring basically the entire magazine to only requiring about 40, which according to my math puts this at about a 55 to 60% increase in damage overall. This beam has a 15-meter radius, it has a 15-meter range, and it has no noticeable damage drop off. So if you're within the range of the 15 meters, it's going to deal its full damage. Of course, this is hit scan as well,
so
you don't need to worry about any sort of bleeding. The very first thing you're going to learn about her character is that she is meant to swap off and on her diamond form. Her diamond form actually keeps your beams increased damage, which means that if you hold your damage on a target, which can wind up on Loki clones and Groot's walls and such, you can then swap over to the diamond form when you need to brawl with characters, and then swap back, and whatever your beams increase
She's
damage
like Cloak and Dagger, but
is where
in
it'll
a
keep
tank
it.
form.
That's a very good, very early flow to how her kit is played, where you'll see a lot of success. Her primary shielding ability is the Mind's Aegis. This is a projected wall that has 500 HP that will travel within the line of sight of her wherever she's looking for 40 meters. Something that you can keep in mind is that you can interrupt this line of sight and immediately bring it back to you, and then once you get a sight of something further again, it'll travel back out, like I said, to about 40 meters. It takes 4 seconds to deploy and to pull back before you can fire it again, and something that's worth noting is that this wall doesn't actually have a cooldown if it's broken, meaning that if it happens to get smashed, if the enemies deal too much damage to it, it's still just going to replenish itself passively when it's not out, as if it was never broken, meaning it's quite easy to keep the shield up even if a little bit over time. I strongly recommend putting this wall to separate out the DPS characters from their supports, as the supports damage, if it's a longer range, if it's a line of sight check, will go right into the wall.
She can do what
Think
Groot
something
does,
like
essentially.
Loki trying
That's
to
why
heal
we
a
be banning
target.
his ass.
Suddenly hitting that wall can be a great way to suddenly turn off the enemy team's healing. Like I mentioned, it refills over time, and it's also important to note that this shape is shape accurate, which means that it can get a little bit awkward to actually block things, as there's only about a tiny little square that's a consistent area where it can actually block. Anything underneath the edges of the diamond will still slip through, which is good to know if you're fighting against her, that you can still get that damage around. Next is her Psychic Spear, and this Psychic Spear is where the vast majority of her combos and damage will come from. This is a 5-second cooldown, and it has 20 meters. Notice how the Psychic Spear has more range than her basic damage, which means that you can reach out and touch targets and then pull the Psychic Spear close and deal damage to the Psychic Spear when you actually don't have line of sight or within range of your basic attack, when your basic beam. While the target is linked up, they have a 15-meter radius of which they will continue to be affected by it. If they escape that 15-meter radius, the Psychic Spear will disappear. The Psychic Spear will pull towards you a maximum of about 10 meters, although in practice, this seems to be about whatever half the distance is between you you and the target is, which is pretty darn helpful. It's it'll stay out about 5 seconds as well. This is a projectile, but it's a very fast projectile, and the projectile itself deals a nominal amount of damage, maybe 5 to 10 damage, and it takes about 20-ish shots on the Psychic Spear in order to kill it. Whenever the spear is damaged or whenever it is broken, especially when it's broken, it will deal damage to the target. If you can break the spear, it deals an additional about 60 or so damage, so it's highly encouraged that you not only get the spear on the target just so it makes it easier for aiming, but also so that you can get it back to the target for that shatter. It's worth noting that while the beam itself can't pierce through targets, it can pierce through the Psychic Spear, which allows you to effectively deal double damage to targets while you're shooting at it, which is fantastic for securing kills. And if you can manage this, yeah, it's pretty much guaranteed. Her beam does not deal critical damage, and this is sort of her way of doing it. This does seem to break a bit faster on lower HP, as it seems to be taking roughly a percentage of the overall health that you can deal damage to them. So it's worth noting that if you do it on a smaller or a lower HP target, it will take significantly less effort in order to shatter it. It takes about 2 spears to fully kill a target, so it's much more encouraged for you to do more with it, which of course we will talk about here very, very soon. Okay, now let's talk about her diamond form. When she's in her diamond form, it takes 10 hits to kill on tanks and about 5 hits to kill on squishies, which clocks her damage in at about 60 to 65-ish. Overall, it has an 8-second duration and a 15-second cooldown, and when she's in this form, she has a 33-ish% damage reduction, which is pretty good. She also will not take stuns while she's in this form, meaning anything that could sleep her, pull her, push her, knock her back, all of that will not affect her, which is extremely useful for this mode.
This is Krakoa,
as when she's in this mode, she's basically in Brawl Tank mode. She goes from Anchor Tank to Brawl Tank within this. In her diamond form, she has 2 abilities, both of which you're not going to get a lot of, so it's good to use these sparingly. The very first ability is the one that a lot of people are noticing, which is her Carbon Crush. This is her command grab, her side B, her Ganon side B, her stun. What this does is it will lunge you forward about 5 meters, and it has a 5-second cooldown, which means that you will get, at most, if you are absolutely perfect, 2 of these grabs. The grab itself is small in terms of its damage, maybe 5 to 10 damage overall, and it will always cross you up no matter which direction you're facing. So if you're facing north, the target will end up behind you to the south, west to east to west, etc. This also is a stun, which means it can interrupt enemy ults, and it can interrupt other invulnerable or impervious abilities, so this can serve as a great way to shut down enemies that are immediately on top of you. But this ability by itself is rather worthless outside of this simply its stun. Much better in this form is her Crystal Kick, which deals 50 damage and has a roughly 5-meter range and has a 2-second cooldown. Between the Carbon Crush and the Crystal Kick, you're going to get 5 total. 2 Carbon Crushes and 3 Crystal Kicks, again, if you are absolutely frame perfect. The knockback itself is about 10 meters, and if you're able to get a target to knock into walls, you get a massive bit of bonus damage. About 100 damage total, which is literally double the base damage, which means between the kick and the knock into a wall, it's 150 damage, halving most of the squishy's health. In fact, all of the squishy's health, leaving most of them 100 or so health remaining. It's very, very powerful. So between the 2 of these, 1 kick into a wall plus 1 punch leaves a target with basically no health, meaning that 2 punches and 1 kick into a wall is guaranteed kill on practically all squishy targets, save for healing or damage resistances or targets that have a slightly increased HP pool from overshields or whatnot. Lastly is her ultimate, Sonic Seduction. This is a low damage ultimate. This is not meant to be something that is meant to finish off kills. It at total will deal about 475 damage, and it does seem to have some form of damage drop off. The damage drop off is also focused in a cone, which means whoever's in the center of the cone will take more damage, whoever's on the sides will take generally a little bit less, but it's still roughly about the same, maybe 300 damage instead of the 475. The range on this is significantly larger than her Psychic Beam of about 30 meters, and it does indeed work with that Sonic Spear, although you won't get the bonus Seduction. That Seduction causes targets whenever they're within it for about 2 seconds to slowly walk towards the Emma Frost. Once they've been seduced, it takes about 1.5 seconds for it to wear off, at which point they will hopefully be closer to you for you to finish them up. This ultimate has the unique ability of stunning or suppressing or stopping all types of ults that are not CC resistant, that are not crowd control resistant, meaning if their health bar doesn't turn yellow, it's possible to interrupt them. Even if they're in the middle of starting their ult, it's possible to interrupt them. Also, something worth noting is any sort of ult that is some form of transformation. For example, the Captain America's ultimate, which gives him the bonus health, it will still persist. This also includes Mantis, so it's best used on mostly DPS ults that have a bit of a cast time, as you can directly interrupt them. In fact, I had a small opportunity to experience this firsthand, where Psylocke tried to pop her ult and I just happened to be popping at roughly the same time. I caught the Psylocke before she went intangible, and I was actually able to shut it down and stop it, completely removing her ult, which is an incredible burst of value. This does have a windup, so planning around that can be extremely challenging, but it's nevertheless something worth keeping in mind. In particular, this will do a really good job of messing with Bucky, as Bucky wants to use his ults multiple times over, so once you hear him pop Armed and Dangerous, this is perhaps the perfect counter to it. Besides that windup where you're vulnerable for 1 second once the ult has started, you cannot be stunned, just like you are within your diamond form. Okay, now that we've gotten through the basics, let's talk about some combos. Here are some personal combos starting from easy to hard that will help you get a lot better at her. For the easiest combo in the game, and this is the one that you're going to be relying on the most, is her Sonic Spear into her basic shot. This deals about 200 damage, which is easy for follow-up, as you'll have plenty of ammo left over to finish up on targets. Assuming the target isn't zipping around too quickly and escaping from the Sonic Spear's range, this is a great way to secure most of your kills. Just understand that your Sonic Spear does have that little 6-second cooldown or so. Next combo is for when she's in her diamond form, so pop diamond form, simply apply the grab and then kick for about 150 damage to 200 damage, depending on how many melees you follow up. The shield can be interwoven into any of these, being that it has practically no animation, so it's helpful to throw this down in between everything else you're doing, just to simply help you stay alive. On to the medium difficulty combos, starting off with using the Sonic Spear, swapping into the diamond form, and then applying the melee. Something I need to mention earlier is that the Sonic Spear and her Shield of Aegis is not accessible when she's in diamond form. Once you're in that diamond form, that's it, unless you cancel it. So you're going to need to get the spear out before you swap over, as it will persist even if you're in that diamond form before you actually engage with your combo. This, again, will be about 200 damage, but being that you'll be within close range to the target, it's very easy to follow up with additional melees. The hardest combo to pull off, and the combo that will deal the absolute most damage, is a similar version of what we just saw. Use your Sonic Spear, swap into diamond form, apply a melee, go for a grab, kick them into a wall, and then continue to apply damage. If you can hit both the Sonic Spear and the target with your melees and as well as your kick, it'll be possible to get this combo up to 600-ish damage. It's just shy of being able to kill Thor, which means that this is maybe 590 damage. It's an extremely high amount of damage. Nothing will survive this. Introduce a wall into the rest of the team so that they can't be healed, your target can't be healed, and this is a practically touch of death combo even on a tank. This is where the vast majority of her power is going to come from when you're just doing solo stuff. You're not actually with a team. But I do want to talk about what you can do as a team, because while there are the obvious team-ups with like Magneto and Psylocke, who have baked-in team-ups in the game with her, there are other characters that I would strongly advise playing with if you see them picked. First off is Groot. Groot's walls operate as a normal wall for the Emma Frost, which is excellent for her, as obviously you can get those touch of death combos a little bit easier. Thor, another Brawl tank, also operates very well with this, as he can sort of hijack your grab into a better kidnapping for the rest of the team. Penny with her mines can also deal a lot of damage, as you can forcefully push enemies back into the rest of the group where Penny can be waiting. And then a similar thing can happen with a Thing, where he can just be ready to catch them with hands. Magic, Squirrel Girl, Bucky, Namor, Wolverine, Iron Fist have extremely high damage within close range, where the Emma Frost can easily set them up using her shield in order to close gap in order to get in. In particular, I recommend Magic and Bucky, as both of them have incredibly good damage or hooks of their own in order to get enemies down. Then as for supports, Loki, Cloak and Dagger, Adam Warlock, and Invisible Woman. Loki and Invisible Woman in particular can do really good damage stack setup combos to basically guarantee kills on targets that you end up pulling in. So let's talk about the basic flow of what you want to do with her. First and foremost, you want to just generally keep your primary at range, of course, introducing shields to shield off mostly the enemy's supports, or using them within close range to keep yourself alive from sudden bursts of damage. Because the shield comes out very quickly, it's very easy to predict an enemy about to do something that's high damage to you, such as something like a shotgun or maybe Bucky's arm or whatnot, and immediately turn it off so that you can survive a lot more and prevent anything that might stun you and such. This you're going to do to immediate threats, and you're going to try to introduce your Sonic Spear as often as possible as a means of introducing bigger burst damage, as her damage by itself is pretty poor, but with the Sonic Spear, it's much better. So you're going to use this basically as soon as it comes off a cooldown. Just remember that it does have a slight projectile travel time, which on faster moving targets can be a little bit trickier. Try to use this to close the gap using your shield to move up where you can, helping your tank's shield game to again close that gap, and then using your damage combos with your diamond form as soon as you get within close quarters. Grabs, kicks into walls, follow-ups with melee are pretty much guaranteed kills on most of the targets in the game. From there, you use your ult mostly to set up other steamrolls, coordinate with your team when you are ready to push in, basically sort of like a support ult, how you might use like maybe Cloak and Dagger or Mantis of the sort, or using it, and this is where it gets a little bit tricky, using it to cancel out other ultimates. Just remember that once you do pop it, you will be vulnerable for a brief period of time, of which you will be doing practically nothing before you actually start projecting your field. You will need to keep the field on the target if you want them to stay suppressed. And again, this is extremely useful against enemies that do not have a crowd control resistant ultimate. Again, Bucky gets absolutely shut down by this, but any other ultimates that aren't a transformation that follow this rule works terrifically as well. And that is Emma Frost. If you enjoyed this type of guide content, let me know with either a like or a sub. Hope to catch you guys in the next video. Bless your faces and deuces.
Wordeth.
What's going on, guys, and welcome back. We say goodbye to Season 1 and hello to Season 2 with Emma Frost, a new map, the Hellfire Gala, Ultron, and a lot of balance changes that are certainly going to fuel that fire. Now, a few days ago, I did go over my first impressions of every hero change, but...
Oh, what did he say? Oh, we're reducing the frequency of Adam's Warlock abilities. The frequency? That's like one of his biggest critiques. I'm gonna miss you, Soulbon. But at least the ult will now be fucking useful.
Were my first impressions of every hero change, but you guys definitely seem to love the side-by-side comparisons, and now we have the gameplay to do so. To look at Season 1 versus Season 2 and see exactly the difference of the gameplay. And let me tell you guys, I think there's some hidden gems within this patch that you might not realize. Let's jump in. All right, guys, first up is Steve Rogers, and Captain America is going to have his base health reduced from 675 down to 650, but he does have the seasonal bonus with Bucky Barnes, in which you are the anchor. You don't need to have Winter Soldier in the lobby to get the bonus, so this is a net trade of 75 bonus health, which is a lot for a character that's main niche is survivability. In addition to the bonus health as well, he's gonna have 5% damage across the board in Season 2. Now, to compensate all these extra bonuses, they are reducing his shield value of Living Legend from 400 down to 350, which, to be honest, is going to be felt a little bit, but he does have a lot of health to compensate, and you should be getting the job done faster because, well, you have extra damage to do so. And last but not least, guys, you didn't often see Captain America with Thor, but he is going to lose access to that team up, so no longer can you get the, Thunder Shield with him. Next up, we move to Doctor Strange, who seems like he gets a nerf every single patch. He will be gaining 100 extra HP from his anchor bonus, but in testing and just by playing Doctor Strange, the cons definitely outweigh the pros. So they're doing two things to reduce his offensive capabilities. First, they're going to decrease his dagger damage per projectile from 18 to 16, resulting in a loss of like thousands of damage per match. But on top of that, they're reducing his Maelstrom of Madness, his AoE pop, with a damage ratio change of 1.3 down to 1.2. Now, why this is so significant is he can no longer one-shot 250 health heroes within support ults, which was one of the biggest things about him. And even though they're giving him 100 extra health, which truly is only 50 extra health because they just got rid of 50 the last patch, this point blank is just going to hurt the Vanguard, and he's no longer in Hulk's team up as well. Now, with some good news, we move on to Bruce Banner, the Hulk, who's getting some great buffs here. First of all, they're going to be increasing his base movement speed from 600 to 650, which may not seem like a lot, but when you combine that with a decrease in minimum charge time for his incredible leap from 0.7 seconds to 0.5 seconds, you should be able to become much more of a menace against squishies and chase down your targets. And overall, the feel of his dive kit and hunting his prey is going to feel that much better. Now, if that wasn't enough, probably the biggest change by far is the reduction in cooldown of his indestructible guard, his green bubble. It's going to go down from 12 seconds to 10 seconds, which is a huge change because this is where you base a lot of the gameplay loop of the Hulk. You'll be able to dive in a lot more often, protect your teammates from ultimates, and overall, the Hulk is just going to feel that much better, which he needed to because he was definitely kind of left out of the meta in Season 1.5. Now, the Master of Magnetism, Magneto, is getting a small nerf to his ultimate. They're going to be increasing the time it takes to charge it by nearly 10%, which is not that big of a deal. Combine that he's going to be with White Queen and that new team up. Magneto was already an S tier, just top tank within the game, and he's going to stay that. One of the best within Rivals, and I think he's going to be a leading candidate to get some nerfs come 2.5. All right, Penny Parker, guys, has not received any buffs since the launch of the game, and that changes massively today. Now, she's already one of the most dominant tanks all the way up to Diamond rank within rank play. And these buffs are going to make her that much harder to go up against. I mean, you already had low rank struggle with the traps, mines, and just the overall gameplay of her bunker playstyle. But now her Cyberweb cluster has the chance to crit, which is absolutely insane and is going to rack up the damage in Penny. But on top of this, you move so much quicker while firing her primary. As you used to get hit with a 40% speed reduction, now it's only a 20% speed reduction, resulting in her entire flow and gameplay being that much smoother, more consistent, and more threatening. Oh, and on top of this, they're giving her 100 extra HP, going from 650 to 750, because why not? And this is going to help a lot of the problems she had, not having a way to protect herself. She does get self-healing, but Wolverines could kidnap her and kind of melt her down. All of this combined, forget the Hellfire Gala season. This is the season of Penny Parker. So the Thing came out last season and definitely made a splash in the meta. They're going to be taming a very small nerf to him by decreasing his damage reduction for his leap for himself and his teammates from 30% down to 25%. Now, I would say a majority of kind of lower rank things just use this as an escape and you won't feel it that much. But in high rank, this was great to pair with something like Star-Lord's Legendary to keep him alive that much more. So it will be felt a bit more in high rank play, but for the most part, you're not going to notice this all too much. Next up, we move to the Mighty Thor, who's going to get an increase in base health from 525 to 600. But sadly, this is a wash of losing 25 health because he was a seasonal anchor bonus hero, getting 100 HP. So now he's going to have 25 less. But in return, you trade 25 HP to get an increase in his base movement speed from 600 to 650. Just like the Hulk, he's going to get an 8% movement speed buff, which for somebody that likes to hunt down his prey and chase targets, this is really nice. He's going to love this. All right, now for Black Widow, this is going to be a small buff, but it's not a bad one at all and should result in more kills. Natasha is going to get a new added effect where Black Widow can directly shoot after releasing the second kick of Edge Dancer and after using her Electroplasma Explosion. Now, I don't play a lot of her, but this should be felt the most when you have someone that's trying to chase you down, let's say Black Panther, Iron Fist. Now, typically you can do a shot, maybe a couple of kicks, but oftentimes you need one extra shot to finish them off, and well, you've got to reload, but now it's a lot quicker and you should be able to get them down that much faster. In the grand scheme of things, it's not that big of a change because compared to Hawkeye, which is a sniper as well, they can't help themselves. Black Widow gets a buff, Hawkeye must get 10. Hawkeye is absolutely feasting here within the changes. An already slept on hero is getting a reduction in the slow effect while charging the bow from 30% to 20%, so you can move around that much faster while charging the bow. His hypersonic arrow is getting technically a 10 damage buff as it's going from 50 to 55, but it has the capability to hit the target twice, which in practice has felt like a very nice change to the kit. And then lastly, guys, for whatever reason, they reduced the time it takes to charge his ultimate by 16%, going from 3,700 down to 3,100. And on top of this, they improved the bow draw speed increase from 1.35 to 1.5.
That skin on the left is
all
tough.
These
I wish I would have got
hide
that
your Lunas, hide your cloak
before,
because Hawkeye's
they
looking
took it out
hot.
of the store.
All right, the Goddess of Death, Hela, is going to have a bit of a trade in her mobility, which they'll be increasing the cooldown for her Astral Flock from 12 seconds to 15 seconds. making it a bit more tough to get around the map, and you're going to have to decide when to use it to close in on enemies or to escape. Hellomains are definitely going to feel this a little bit, but in return, the increased spell field damage of Piercing Knight goes from 30 to 35, which is also an increase to the overall damage because direct hits also calculate the spell damage. In addition, they're also decreasing the cooldown for Soul Drainer from 12 seconds down to 10 seconds. This is one of the biggest parts about her combo, especially if you're going on the flank and trying to surprise another Hela or DPS. We see this used all the time, and for 16% difference cooldown is insane. Now I've got a fever, and the only prescription is more Human Torch buffs, and boy did we get it. They're going to be reducing the attack interval for his fire cluster from 0.6 to 0.5, meaning the launching time of the primary attack projectile has been advanced. And you can tell that definitely he already did good damage, and he's going to do a lot more up close and personal. Now, in addition to this, they're going to give him a new effect with his Flaming Meteor, immediately gaining 75 bonus health, which will start to fall off after 3 seconds, but that's more than enough time to pump him full of your new Fire Cluster buff. But to compensate this, they do increase the cooldown from 12 seconds to 15. Next up, we have Iron Man, who's going to get a slight reduced hitbox size, and I gotta be honest, it's a very small change, so don't expect anything crazy impactful, but it is nice to get any more added survivability as a flyer. This is something I think if you play Iron Man all the time, you might notice, but if you don't, it's not going to be that big of a change. But way bigger than that, he's going to gain 100 bonus health when activating his Armor Overdrive or his Gamma Overdrive. Now, this will start to fall off after 5 seconds, which is a good amount of time, and this is awesome for getting up close and personal with your Death Beam. Or even better, you can pop this before you ult, and you have that much better of a chance to survive to get the ult off completely. All right, guys, next up we move on to Iron Fist, and this is one of those changes that I think if you play a lot of them, you're going to love it, and if you dabble with the character, it's going to feel marginally the same. So first of all, guys, they reduced the bonus max health gain from his Meditate Harmony Recovery from 150 to 100, but the fall off rate's going to be reduced from 25 per second to 15 per second, meaning you'll have, the bonus health a little longer, but it's less health. They also lowered his fixed damage from his kind of tank busting ability from 10 to 9, but they increased the percentage damage of the enemy's max health per strike from 1.7% to 2.1%.
I can't wait to get this skin on the right.
Now,
this
I don't expect
go
you to feel this damage at all, really, against squishy characters, but you get a nice little damage increase against tanks. And then lastly, and maybe most significantly, the cooldown of his kick is going to go from 12 seconds to 10 seconds. And this kick can take you a pretty far distance, so you should be able to get in a lot easier, try to get some eliminations, and then get out that much more swiftly. All right, so Mr. Fantastic got a load of changes, and we're going to read through them all, and then I'll tell you about what I think this is going to do for the character. Now, first of all, they're going to increase the base health of Mr. Fantastic from 350 to 375, adding to his overall survivability. They're going to boost the damage of his Stretch Punch from 60 to 65 and from 75 to 80 while in the inflated state. So both of his main primary attacks, no matter which form he is going to get a damage boost. His Flexible Elongation is going to get a new effect. This will now make them suffer a 35% slow effect. And on top of this, they're going to make the cooldown go from 10 seconds down to 8 seconds. So far, everything here talked about today has been a buff, but a little bit of a nerf coming in. They're going to reduce the elasticity gain from his Elastic Strength, his passive ability, from 30 to 20, while the elasticity provided by Stretch Punch is increased from 5 to 8. Now, after entering the inflated state, the bonus health provided to himself has been reduced to 450 to 400. Now, why this is probably a big deal is you used to be able to use about 3 of his abilities, and with his passive combined with 2 punches, you could get into his big threatening mode, but now you need to hit 3 abilities with 5 punches to get into that big mode. So you're definitely a bit more of a change there. Playing some Fantastic myself, I think one thing that was nice about it is you were able to kind of hover around the 90% range to go into big mode, and then you could easily get into it fast if you needed to. So this will take some adjusting overall. Last but not least, when Mr. Fantastic uses his ultimate, you're going to immediately gain bonus health equal to that you gained in the inflated state. You simply get it all by just pressing the ultimate button, which is definitely going to add to his much needed survivability within the ult. All right, so Moon Knight has had his Hand of Khonshu adjusted pretty much every patch since launch. And well, they're going to do so yet again by extending the duration of the effect from 3.5 seconds up a full second, which is going to be a very noticeable change. On top of this, they'll be increasing the number of talons, the hands generating from this period from 14 to 18, and the fall speed is also going to be slightly enhanced.
Somebody invite me. What level is Captain Raw Dog? Nah, nigga, you're not selling my elo. That's the negative.
Enhanced. But to compensate this, there's a new damage fall-off mechanic for the spell field that's been added. So it's going to start at the beginning in the center of the Hand of Khonshu, and then it's going to reach a maximum reduction of 70% at 5 meters, which is obviously a pretty big damage fall-off. Overall, this is a buff, though, to the ultimate, and you should definitely be able to use it more with Groot and in different like hallways and closed corridors. Now, for even some more good stuff, they're going to be increasing his Crescent Dart projectile speed from 120 meters per second to 150, making his overall primary damage increase that much more. They're going to be faster and more lethal. On top of this, he gains a lot of survivability as the Moon Blade is going to get a new effect, gaining 25 bonus health with each enemy hit, up to a maximum of 100. Now, all you really need is 2 different opponents for this to get its main effect to bounce back and forth between them. And after 3 seconds of this bonus health not increasing, it's going to start to fall off at a rate of 20 per second. Lastly, they've identified that he needs a bit more of an escape option when getting closed in by someone like Psylocke, and they're going to speed up his Moon Knight hook pull time from 0.4 seconds to 0.15, so the reduction in how long it takes to get this thing going, resulting in a much faster getaway. All right, guys, moving on to Scarlet Witch, and I want to start things out by saying she is losing her anchor bonus with her chaotic bond with Magneto, which gave her a permanent 10% damage boost across the seasons. So everything here is going to really wash out the majority of this because 10% is obviously a good amount of damage. First of all, they're going to be removing Chaos Control's percentage damage while increasing the fixed damage from 60 per second to 80 per second, which is just straight up a nerf for the most part. She'll be losing 15 damage per second on tanks and is gaining roughly 5 damage per second on squishies. Now, they also increase her AoE bombs, her little projectile damage from 35 to 40, and the spell field damage from 35 to 40, so it's going to be a 10 damage net change. So you'll be getting a just ever so slightly 3 damage total increase on these with the reduction of that 10%. Probably the biggest nerf to her kit by a good amount is the increased cooldown of Mystic Projection. Her Fade ability is going to go from 8 seconds to 10 seconds, so you're going to have a much longer wait time to be able to escape. And the phase state, which this is the biggest part, the time within it is going to go from 2 seconds to 1.5 seconds. This is a big change, especially for those that love Scarlet Witch. Now, a lot of people feel like, obviously, her new team-up is going to make her that much better. If Strange does get picked at all, he will, but it's going to obviously be less than before. But since she does have auto-aim, people don't want her to be too good. Now, last but not least, they did rework the slow effect of her Reality Eraser. Her ultimate is going to start at 1.5 seconds instead of starting immediately, with a linear increase to 35% slow over 3.5 seconds. Overall, I think this is going to add to creativity of when to use this ultimate and trying to line it with portals and or in and out of teamfights. Next up, we move to Peter Quill. Star-Lord is going to be getting a nerf in his Blaster Barrage damage from 80 per second to 75. But much bigger than that, they'll be introducing a new damage fall-off mechanic starting at 4 meters and maxing out to an 80% reduction at 8 meters. This is a massive hit to Star-Lord. All right, so Bucky Barnes has been now one of the most fan heroes and honestly one of the most hated. But he is an important piece to the game when it comes to anti-dive and handling other heroes. Now, Bucky's going to be gaining a brand new team-up with Captain America, giving him more survivability to jump to allies in a time of need. And he also gains a brand new counter-attack that's going to help reload his primary pistol. However, they're going to be hitting him with back-to-back nerfs as they're going to increase the cooldown time of his bionic hook from 8 seconds to 12 seconds, just a net 50% increase of cooldown time, and they'll be reducing his base damage of Kraken Impact from 100 to 80. In addition to this, you'll have to get them down to 15% health instead of 20 to get the automatic reset effect. Now, Wolverine is going to get an increase in rage from his basic Savage Claw hit from 7 to 10, but just about everything else is going to get a rage decrease. So you can see here his Berserk Claw Strike has been decreased from 7 to 5. His Feral Leap ability used to give you 20, now only 10. And his Vicious Rampage is going to go from 20 down to 15. However, now when Wolverine gets hit by an instance of damage, instead of 3 rage per hit, he'll be gaining 5. Now, lastly, they're going to be reducing the knockdown time from the impact of his last stand from 1 second down to 0.75 seconds. Which is a small change, but also should help out a lot of strategists live that much longer. All right, so Adam Warlock is getting an increased cooldown for his Soulbound from 30 seconds to 40 seconds. which, as I've stated before, you won't see in team fights as you typically only use it once per fight anyway, but you'll notice this a lot in domination and in neutral fights. This will definitely feel that much more awkward. But his Karmic Revival is getting just pretty much a net buff across the board. Instead of getting 100 fixed health damage upon revival, he's now going to restore 30% of fallen allies' maximum health, which is a very marginal nerf for squishies, but a huge buff for vanguards. Cloak and Dagger. Now, right now, this is actually currently bugged. It's actually disappearing after the first instance of healing. But what they want to do, and what I think will change by the time Season 2 hits, is the duration of the first 3 healing zones will no longer be calculated separately, and instead now all of them will stay up the same amount, and when the final healing zone ends, they're all going to end together. This should make Cloak and Dagger's ultimate way more dependable and useful. Now, Invisible Woman, whose shield is insane paired with Hela, Star-Lord, and pretty much anybody else,
I use Invisible Woman,
is going to get a decrease in shield value from 300 down to 250. Now, in addition, Loki is also going to see a nerf as well to his Loki from 300 down to 250. Now, in addition, Loki is also going to see a nerf as well to his regeneration domain, his green circle, his crystals, his rune stones, again, whatever you want to call them. The cooldown is going to go from 25 seconds to 30 seconds. Not that big of a deal if I say so myself. Now, Mantis is seeing a bunch of change here, and it doesn't seem like much, but trust me, it's a lot. First of all, her health is being nerfed from 275 down to 250, which is a massive difference. Definitely tough to take such a big nerf, but the buff she is getting is going to make her one of the highest skill ceiling heroes within the game. The uptime with her orbs now is going to be insane, as the effects of the Healing Flower and Allied Inspiration can be stacked up to a maximum of 16 seconds. Oof. So you can now see that you can stack the healing and or damage, letting it last that much longer, giving this to a flanking hero or maybe a tank, and overall having to use less because of the way the health works with the instant healing orb. All right, last but not least, we get to Rocket Raccoon, and this one is a lot. So I want to go ahead and read everything they did, and then I'm going to break down my opinions of the changes. So first off, guys, they are reducing the per second healing of these spheres from 70 health per second to 50 health per second. But they're going to add a new effect of a one-time healing of 55
can
health
finally,
to any ally that it
feel
hits,
validated.
Meaning one orb can hit multiple allies. The projectile speed is also going to be reduced, and so this is worded very weird, but it's going to slow down even more so as it hits allies. In addition, in a shock to most people, they're going to be extending the cooldown of the jetpack dash from 6 seconds to 10 seconds, and they're going to reduce the dash distance from 10 meters to 8 meters. A 40% increase in cooldown is wild for a hero that thrives in mobility.
Damn.
Now, his ultimate is seeing a complete overhaul, as the damage boost is now going from 40% down to 25%, but they're adding a new effect of during the ability's duration. Anybody within it is going to be receiving an additional 100 bonus health per second, capping at 150. And if they leave the ultimate ability range, they're going to start losing this bonus health after 1 second at a rate of 75 per second. Additionally, now the ultimate is about 8% longer to charge. So in short, guys, what I think about the Rocket Ultimate is that the healing is much better. It feels better, and it's going to just be way more clutch in times of need, especially for instant healing. And so you should feel a good impact here on him being a pure healer, which for the most part is going to be applicable for, let's say, anybody under, I don't know, Grandmaster is going to like these changes a ton. But in exchange, you're getting rid of things that made Rocket so unique, and they pride themselves of saying that strategist does not equal healer, and so it's kind of counterproductive here, as Rocket had more of a role of this strategist that could do a lot of different things compared to some of the others. And now, well, I think his mobility is definitely a bummer that he lost that. I think people will adjust. It's not going to be the end of the world, but definitely it's going to be that much harder. And you're going to have to wall crawl that much more. And so you're going to have to pay attention to just mastering his kind of movement tech. But as for his ultimate, listen, I think that the team, again, let's say, Grandmaster and below is going to like this ultimate better. Communicating his 40% damage increase with your team was pretty tough most of the time at low rank play. So in general, for the large lot of Rockets, this will feel like a buff across the board. But for ones that really mastered the craft, I can see them not liking this change for a lot of reasons. First of all, now, I think the damage increase going from 40 to 25 was a bit too much. 35% would have been fine to me. The bonus health is nice, and it's definitely going to be more like the other support ultimates that we already have, but a little bit weaker. And so it kind of feels like he's not the master of none, and because it's going to be nice, but it feels like he kind of does both things semi-good instead of maybe just his damage really good and just a little bit of extra health. You know, I would have been fine even with just 100 bonus health cap with, you know, keeping the damage the same or something along the lines, giving him more of that identity. He's losing Bucky in his team up, so you already have that going against him. I think Rocket's still going to be a great hero. His healing's going to be much better. Personally, it feels like he took a little bit of an unwanted change to that mobility hit, and his ultimate is losing a bit of his identity, although I think it is going to be, for the large majority, welcomed. So there you guys go. That's all the side-by-side comparisons. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you appreciated the effort and the video itself, subscribe down below for more content. A lot of Season 2 stuff on the way. And until the next one, happy rivaling. What's going on, guys? Welcome back. So you came to learn how to...
Don't need that. Come on now. I am the perfect tank. Let's get back to it.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Once an Avenger, always an Avenger.
Magneto can solo tank, so that's why I'm fine with that. Again, it does not matter that you have Lord with Adam Warlock. Yeah, just do your thing, buddy. Just do your thing.
I never miss. I can't miss.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
It's good to see you, Clint. I just wish it were under better circumstances.
We both know what we signed up for, Wanda.
But after all these
Yeah, Wanda.
years, you think we have finally put an end to this madness.
Honestly, I'm sort of glad we haven't. I'm way too good at this to retire so soon.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Of all the possible realities, this is not the one I expected to find myself. They're right behind you.
Andy needs help. This time I need healing.
Everybody needs a hand sometimes. Or a dagger.
Needed that boost.
Was that truly your best?
Spotted one of our opponents.
Working sharp.
Sonic boom!
Damn, they cooked my ass. Adam should use the soul bomb.
Your attacks are futile.
Ah, that's better.
Let's try this again.
We should get that.
Punch in the hole.
Nice, 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 nice.
Now, a disappearing.
Some assistance, please.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Here's what the doctor ordered.
Let's get it there.
Sweet move.
They got behind you.
It's too easy when you
What?
never miss.
Your legend has come to an end.
Sonic boom!
Nice.
Only in the Hall of Bass
The soul cannot truly be extinguished.
And the whole team pushing the point too.
Now, a
You're
disappearing.
halfway there.
I need to see
Keep
this on
going.
rank.
These halls. Seems we have
I think I got cooked.
T-hard.
For mutant kind! Just what the doctor ordered. Sonic boom! Born again!
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up
You
the
get a
momentum.
weapon! You get a weapon! You get a
Don't
weapon!
push
You look like you could use a hand.
Come on, time.
Good old.
I hope you can
And stay down.
Chase that nigga.
Healing power. Sweet moves, right? One ancient panther totem coming right up. You have made your father proud, Wanda, my dear. We got company. Extra protection.
That's it. Don't let anything stand in your way.
What a yank the fuck out that nigga.
Punch in the hole.
Fear Magneto!
watch out. Rest easy now.
I got this one taken care of. My friends. I require some aid.
One adorable cat statue for kids. So close. This is your big chance.
Chance, nigga.
Just what the doctor ordered. Justice. Sonic boom.
That was a warm-up game with Hawkeye. I could have done way better. That nigga said chill. Kind of crushed him though.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Damn, nigga, he already know where that nigga
Always
at.
an Avenger.
Spider-Man, like Lord Spider-Mans are like always the funniest thing, in my opinion. Cause either your ass cheeks, or you're actually really good. He got the Panther Lord too, so he must be nice. Wait a minute. Just Rocket?
To be a superhero, gotta be an optimist.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Hey, Hawkeye, you gonna save the world?
We better.
Yeah, I like that enthusiasm.
Nigga say yeah. What the fuck?
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Watch out, they're headed our way.
Punch in the hole.
Sweet. I've been in worse games. Someone scratch my back.
Herbie, my favorite robot. Let's do this, buddy.
No escaping us.
You're welcome.
Needed that boost.
Get away from our twerking mascot.
Punch in the hole.
What the fuck is you stunning me, nigga?
I'm fucking helpful.
do need this point to move, though. You're not about to just sit right there.
Heads up, back guys. Got your back.
Chest nigga.
Get that vehicle moving again!
Making the cut. Let me go.
How'd he come back and get me? What? I need to watch this. He did a full 360?
No smashing us now!
Let me go.
What? That's pretty dope.
Formula eliminates vampires. Why
I need to
are
pick
our
Hulk up
allies
again.
reluctant to use it?
I once decimated an entire species through an act of magic.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
She Shotty said in the act of magic.
Your aim is blissful.
Act of magic.
Making the cut.
Enjoy the air. Get that vehicle moving again.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man.
Rocket.
Hack and slash. Team play. That's me.
I had to hit the gutskis.
Get that
I'm in
vehicle
good
moving
shape
again.
now.
I found water point.
Almost to Avengers Tower. Stay on target.
Oh, perfect. Hey.
Damn, cooked me. Better come back and use my ult. Look these niggas.
I never miss. Just the top door.
Hey, Kitty, enjoy the amplifier.
You look like you could use a hand.
Double KO.
I'm not so funny now.
You're ready for action.
Making the cut.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Team play.
You get a web, and you get a web, and you get a
You
web.
look like you never thought Herbie would be the big hero.
Armor pack here.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint.
Damn. How much is this bitch using her ult? Good job, Rocket.
Armor pack here.
A lot depends on this cargo.
My aim is true.
My good deed for the day.
You're halfway there. Keep
Looks
going.
like we're about to get in.
Put on, nigga.
Avengers Tower. Now we're talking.
The real magic comes when we work together.
There. Don't turn back now.
Punch in the hole.
I'm blocking help.
Coco. Fuck, son, I hate this nigga Jeff. He doesn't know where the cliff is over here, though. Why didn't you shoot him, Rocket?
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man.
So begins.
Hey, Teeny, enjoy the amplifier.
I never miss. Move all you want. I'll just stay where you were.
Disappearing.
Looking sharp.
Oh my god, that nigga pieced me.
Gamma shield!
We are done when I say we're done. Punch
Hey, Teeny, enjoy the air. You look like you can use a hand. Don't mind me. That's your giant. Don't worry, Herbie. I look out.
Only 60 seconds left.
There's no way.
It's too easy when you never miss. Need some healing. Almost too late. Punch in the hole. Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man.
Keep up the momentum.
I hate this nigga son. I fucking hate Spider-Man. Why does that nigga's uppercut have a whole domain expansion?
Got some unfinished business.
Yourself.
You get a web, and you get a web, and you get a web. Once I get you stuck.
Double KO.
Heads up, back guys.
That's it. Don't let anything stand in your way.
Needed that boost.
Your aim is blessed, Hawkeye. I'll patch you up. Hey, Teeny, enjoy the air.
This is your big chance.
Never miss.
This is real firepower.
Make sure to put me down. They know I was about to clean up.
Still breathing, still fighting.
Only 60 seconds left.
Sonic boom! Needed that boost.
You have my full support.
Brace us with
Flash.
Down to 30 seconds.
Fuck.
It's clobbering time!
You get a web, and you get a web.
Avengers Tower, now we're talking. You look like you could use a hand. Needed that
You'll have
boost.
to keep fighting until we have a winner. Double KO.
Far too simple a victory.
Looking sharp.
More bad guys. You're welcome.
Bring on the chaos.
You're too loud.
Another epic victory. Big win.
Ooh. It's getting saucy, bro. 22 and 5, 17 final. It skis. Most damage. It's fucking niggas up. Oh, my fault. Didn't continue the quick match skis.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Someone's got to guard the galaxy.
Someone's got to guard the galaxy. I wonder if they're gonna add Drax on this. I think Drax would be a DPS. Maybe similar to what's his face, Mr. Fantastic. Like a little bit of tank, but more or less more damage.
It's an endless universe, but somehow I keep finding the worst parts.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
You're not still trying to conquer the surface world back home, are you, dude?
Namor is destined to reign supreme. Soon the seas will rise and I shall claim what is mine.
Freaking all this shit.
Do you know there are millions of planets covered in water?
So Spoiler has a crib in Central
Battle starts
Park.
in 5,
Right,
4,
right.
3, 2, 1. All you need to do
I don't
is
know shit
capture
about
the mission
Squirrel, bro.
area. Got it?
Shreddy got her own helicopter, like her own base. It's funny as shit.
Oh, I'm fine. Don't mind me.
Sweet moves, right?
Your attacks are futile. Denizens of the deep.
No, not the foul beast. No, gotcha, had me.
Who's behind you, my ally?
I killed 2 niggas. Y'all niggas better move in.
Feels like the spirit of the city just...
My thanks.
Can't keep me down for long. Oh, did you see that? Oh, that was close.
Sure, those are bad guys. Has a loyal army of his own, it seems.
Oh, gotcha, had me.
Render me assistance.
Find that illuminating?
Get in
Who
there.
else we fighting? Oh.
Double KO! Help get that vehicle.
Damn, he destroyed that nigga.
That is much best. Bring on
back,
the
baby.
chaos.
Co-op time! I am ready to put on a show!
Oh, they do not look happy.
Oh, I thought that was our side lock, but we don't have one. Smack.
Where are our reinforcements?
I'm back, baby. Oh, did you see that?
Where's the
That
tank?
vehicle moving
We
again!
don't have a tank. No wonder we just died.
The more the merrier.
2 healers, all damage.
Can't keep me down for long.
Get in
Oh,
there.
sweet moves, right?
little bastard.
Behold the god of thunder!
Oh, nigga, I'm the original Star-Lord. To shut us down.
That was awesome. Oh, sweet moves, right?
See? Stole my clothes! Look behind you!
Much better.
Gone, Onk.
Oh, yeah.
You better run.
Almost there. Don't turn back
Oh,
now.
they do not look happy. Oh, sweet.
Why fight your way to the citadel of these unholy?
The moon haunts you!
Oof, missed the cliff. Oh, I didn't have enough fuel.
Immortal army grows.
I am ready to put on a show.
Okay, Sadla. Okay, you put me down. I'll give it to you.
Double KO.
Too easily.
No stopping the Star-Lord.
Get that vehicle moving again.
Oh, they do. Oh, sweet moves, right?
Stay away from that object. It starts to hum.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Bring on the chaos!
Time.
I know every tree in this park.
Your powers are mine!
I am ready to put on a show.
I am vulnerable. These aren't matches as old as the sea.
Another one bites the dust.
Double
Oh,
KO.
sweet moves, right?
Another
Behold the god of thunder!
He was so pressed to kill me that he didn't kill anybody else. We got the checkpoint.
No stopping the Star-Lord.
Not the squirrel I was expecting, but
Oh, that's the stuff. Oh, thought you had me.
you get a web, and you get a web, and you get a web.
Killed his ass.
shall be mine.
That's it. Don't let anything stand in your way.
One blast off! Oh, thought you had me.
Oh, I tried to psych her out. She was listening for me? Oh, I can guard in the health pack. Okay.
No stopping the Star-Lord.
We get up in these front lines a little bit. With him.
Mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
No stopping the Star-Lord. Oh, sweet moves, right? Coming right at ya!
I have many faces.
Oh, sweet moves, right?
Get up here.
That vehicle moving again.
God, this place is freaking me out.
We must go further after that. This
citadel. Your powers are mine!
I am ready to put on a show!
Behold the god of thunder!
Get in there. Oh, I'm fine. Don't mind me. Oh! Did you see that?
No, that's a lot of damage.
Get that vehicle moving again!
I'm barely harmed.
Can't keep me down for long.
Only 60 seconds left.
The vampires must not win this day. Oh, sweet moves, right? You get a weapon, you get a weapon, you get a web! I know you, Ratataska.
Down to 30 seconds.
The clock will
Oh my god, you slut! Just because I got caught by a wall.
This is your big chance!
I'm back, baby!
The final 10 seconds!
Oh, sweet moves, right? One blast off! You'll go!
Keep fighting until we have a winner!
Yay!
You owe me one.
Oh, sweet moves, right?
Another epic victory!
Mario shit.
Big win!
Oh, she took MVP from me. Slow down with the kills. One second, shall we?
It's time to do the right thing. Just gotta figure out what that is.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
onward to my sacred home.
Not bad for a trickster.
moves, right? It starts to hover.
No way.
I am much better now. Claimed by Cap.
Let's try this again.
Tremble before Bast!
Hey, Moon Knight, you dropped an onk. Oh, did you see that?
My aim is
You
off.
get a weapon, you get a weapon, you get a weapon!
Oh, they do not look happy.
Get that vehicle moving again!
I was looking for one of these. Oh, sweet moves, right?
Oh, I'm fine, don't mind me. That's better.
The moon haunts you!
Oh, sweet moves, right?
The merrier.
You're halfway there. Keep going! You're not going anywhere.
Null's dark touch cannot be allowed to spread further.
Making a cut. Oh, did you see that?
I unleash the Vishanti's power!
Whoa! This is one sweet. Oh, thought you had me.
Your god is suffering. Bring on the chaos.
For
Just what the doctor ordered. Oh, sweet moves, right?
I despise outside.
Yeah, shut your ass down, nigga.
Totally rock that.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint.
I'm hounding niggas
Keep
down.
up the
I'm hounding
momentum.
niggas down.
Oh, did you see that?
Just look at
No stopping the Star-Lord. Here, sweet moves, right?
Tremble before Bast!
Damn!
Bast! Great sight! Good medicine!
No stopping the Star-Lord.
Out, Dark Magic!
Oh, thought you had me.
Shall protect this sacred Wakandan statue.
Oh, that's the stuff.
Fear Magneto!
Oh, sweet moves, right? Oh, thought you had me.
Allah, what a party, girl.
No stopping the Star.
Too sticky.
Oh,
shall
sweet
protect
moves,
this.
right?
Six! Don't let anything stand in your way.
What the? I didn't know that could break, actually.
In your face, loser. Oh boy, here they come. Much better.
So close! This is your big chance!
Oh, sweet moves, right? Just
I unleash the Vishanti's power!
Could have turned around and killed his monkey ass.
Let's try this again. Oh, thought you had me. Much better.
Get that vehicle moving again!
Oh, did you see that?
Who the fuck died in that?
Tremble before fast! Enemy
Damn. My face slid on that damn pavement.
Get that vehicle moving again!
I'm back, baby. Oh, did you see that?
We lost this. It's okay, Jeff. I knew you were trying.
Bring on the chaos. All right. Can't keep me down for long.
Down to 30 seconds!
Come on. No time to lose. Oh, did you see that?
No, I'm fine. Don't mind me.
Final 10 seconds! Keep fighting until we have a winner!
Enemies on your tail.
Oh my god, I was dead regardless.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
All right, I'm gonna end the stream right there. I'm about to walk my dog, make some food, and then I will probably stream later.